Tucked away in what she calls her oasis, Cheryl Strouch spends a lot of time gardening, her way to get her mind off of knowing that what's been her home sweet home of 14 years is about to belong to someone else.
We really have made it our home.
The owners are selling, getting out of the home rental business to retire and move closer to family. The owners giving Cheryl and her daughter 60 days to find a new place to live.
It seems like the worst time to have to try and come up with something fast.
Cheryl has been paying just $1,400 a month for her 3-bed, 2-bath home.
He has been awesome to us. We pay a lot less than anybody, probably in Sacramento, honestly.
Cheryl says the property owner has been generous, keeping her rent on the lower end more than a decade. But now she's in for a shock.
I just never imagined how terrible the rental market was.
Stepping back into the market, realizing rent in Sacramento is growing at double the national average.
First off, the rents are high, but oddly enough, they get so many applications for each rental.
Zillow Group, a real estate company, found rent for single-family homes in the Sacramento metro area are up just over 8% since the start of the year. Taking a closer look, ZipRent found people living in Cheryl's neighborhood are paying an average of $1,700 to rent a 3-bedroom home.
Even for people who have these good incomes, they're having trouble. So I'm just like, seniors and disabled people, boy, we can forget it.
But for landlords like Cheryl's looking to sell and get out of the business, or for landlords who have other various reasons, now is the time to do so, according to real estate attorney Brian Scarbeck. Across California, is there an increasing number of rental houses being sold?
I have seen at least a 10-time increase in the number of cases where single-family home rentals are being removed from the market and sold.
A major factor right now is the COVID Tenant Relief Act for renters facing financial hardships due to COVID-19. During the pandemic, they've only been responsible for paying 25% of their regular rent. That, in turn, can be hard for a landlord who may also be struggling to make ends meet.
These owners of single-family homes, and it might be their retirement, or they might be using it to take care of a parent who's in long-term care. And when you place that on a single individual owner, some of those owners can't bear it. And they're put into a position where they're forced to sell for financial reasons.
Is selling a single-family home or a home a legal way for property managers to remove tenants from the home?
The short answer is yes. The sale itself is not a basis. It's the withdrawal of the unit from the rental market, which is the way, landlord attorneys say go out of business.
If you're a tenant, you have rights during COVID that were not available to you before.
Right now, the main right of the tenant is that if they do have a COVID financial impact and they submit a declaration to their landlord, they cannot be evicted for the non-payment of rent.
There's also the reality. Renters may have to adjust expectations. Dan Ferguson, broker and owner of Ferguson Property Management.
We have seen a lot of people move to multi-generational living, where moms and dads will sometimes rent larger homes with their children to kind of make it all work.
A tip from Ferguson: in addition to scouring the internet for rentals, hit the streets.
You got to hit the pavement hard and try and find something and try to be first in line. Most reputable management companies will take people on a first come, first served basis. And I think that's the way to go. You just have to be persistent and keep your eyes open, and things will pop up.
Which brings us back to Cheryl Strouch and her strategy moving forward.
I've always conquered life, and I guess a lot of it really is I'm going to keep faith and hope in myself. I mean, some way I'm going to figure this out. I'm not sure how, but I'm going to figure it out.
In Sacramento, Brittany Johnson, KCRA 3 News.